JT Howell is very concerned that dollar amount is underrepresented in all facets of marketing in this town. So it always makes me feel good to have it represented.
And it's in our own backyard.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're in its backyard.
Possibly.
I am Batman, and this is Loco Taco. With me today, the Dragon Slayer, none other than Jody Zarkos, the community builder herself. How would you categorize yourself in terms of your makeup in the Valley?
My makeup, I would say I am a daughter of Ketchum. I grew up in the Valley, been part of the community for a long time, and I'd like to do right by people. And however that manifests itself, whether it's putting on events or helping people do things, accomplish things or get things done, or promoting a rock band I like, I try and lend a hand.
A community builder would probably be something that sums it up pretty strongly.
Our Dragon Slayer. Officially, I own ID Wood Events and Media, and I specialize in nonprofit events and fundraising. And one of the hats I do wear is Executive Director of the Boulder Mountain Tour, which is in its 51st year here in the Valley, which is one of the largest marathon races in the United States. We pull in about 1,000 people. We cap it at 1,000 people. We have two race distances, 34K and 15K. And it's a great 3-day event where we just celebrate all the great facets of living here in the Valley and being on snow.
Yeah, I noticed you guys have quite the wait list for entry. And then coincidentally, when the event is in town, every restaurant has quite the wait list as well.
Yes, funny how that works, isn't it?
I would probably say that from an economic development standpoint, this is a very strong contributor.
I think so too. And when Harry Griffith did the economic assessment in the Valley, the Boulder Mountain Tour was right up there. And especially in hotel days, with events in the Valley, I think we were number 2 behind Martin Luther King's birthday celebration. Wow. Yeah. So happy about that and happy to help the community.
Yeah, totally.
Chief among them, what do you hold dearest?
Is that a question?
Yes.
Integrity?
Integrity.
How about you?
I think friendliness.
Friendliness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even jerks are friendly.
No, jerks aren't friendly. That's why they're jerks.
Okay. Fair enough. So you think is friendliness an adjective that supersedes integrity? Integrity's already implied?
Maybe authenticity, and I like to laugh, so that equals friendliness. I like to find joy in things. If you take the D out of Jody, it's joy.
I'm so glad that was funny. What's your favorite season in Ketchum?
My favorite season in Ketchum is summer, because I can swim, and that's my absolute favorite thing to do. And I associate it with all the sports, like soccer, and that I love to play, or my knee betrayed me.
Okay, so then what's your favorite ski run?
My favorite ski run that I wish I could duplicate about 10 times over is Roundhouse Slope.
Oh, you just wish it was longer?
Yeah, I just wish it were longer because I love the pitch and the sunshine and just the fact that you're going to dive off. It's my favorite way to get off the mountain, actually. Roundhouse, cat track, over to Olympic, down, bottom of river, out.
Ooh. What's your favorite place to go meet to have a drink?
To meet to have a drink?
Social interaction.
Social. I have to say a beer in the locker room after B-League hockey is pretty darn fun. A lot of bonding. You got the adrenaline and the endorphins from having played a game. Hopefully you won. If you haven't, you can commiserate or you can celebrate, and it's just a good time. That's a date night for my husband and I, which is true.
If you could change one thing about the Valley right now, what would you do?
I would want people to slow down. Here's my analogy with this.
Okay.
I grew up in a small town, of course, being here for so long. So I used to go to New York and stuff and say hi to everyone. Like, hi, hey, how's it going? My daughter's like, you need to quit talking to people like that because they don't do that here. That conversely, it's like, you know, look where you are. Take it all in. Slow down. Say hi to your neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And on a more serious note, I would say I would lessen the gap between the have and the have-not.
We're probably still the third biggest wage gap in the country.
Really?
Well, we were. I can't see that changing.
Yeah, which is sad.
If anything, it only got worse.
And since I've turned this into multiple choice now, I would say I would encourage everybody who moves here to get a part-time job, be part of the community, and be part of the solution. You're offering a service, you're offering your talents and time, and you're meeting people from all walks of life.
Jody, thank you so much for keeping your dragon slate and being Batman today.
Thank you for landing on my doorstep. I appreciate it. It's always nice to visit with a superhero.
And it's always nice to be in the backdrop of Dollar in your company.
Mind if I hold hands with you?
That's your foot. You want me to give you a foot massage?
Feels so good. I think this is a great thing to do. I don't know what community service we're offering people right now, but I like the fact we're just sitting in the sun in some Halloween costumes, shooting the breeze.